Tonight, I'm going to do something I've never done before. Review the brand new episode of Jordan Peele's The Twilight Zone on CBS All Access, titled Nightmare at 30,000 Feet. Will I make it out of the review alive, or will I be stuck in the Twilight Zone?
You've just crossed over into the Twilight Zone.
What's going on, friends? Logan Myerz here for Cinefellas.com. Really great to be back. I've been out sick the past 3 or 4 days, so finally feeling better today. Have a bunch of videos and things to talk about. One being one of the episodes I just watched. Henry Hill, my good friend here at Cinefellas, just reviewed the first episode, The Comedian, and I'm talking about Jordan Peele's Twilight Zone. So hopefully you guys enjoyed Henry's review. We're going to try to mix it up a little bit here on the YouTube channel, do more videos of Henry and I, and get some more viewpoints on, TV and film. But tonight I wanted to talk about the second episode of The Twilight Zone, Nightmare at 30,000 Feet. So I've been really excited for this episode since I released the teaser of the show showing the Adam Scott episode up in the airplane. This is a remake, probably one of the most iconic Twilight Zone episodes ever, and they did the airplane in the 1983 film with John Lithgow, where they had this creature out on the wing of the airplane. Very terrifying. I remember watching that as a kid, and just yet again another great entry in the Twilight Zone franchise. But with this episode, we have the investigative journalist Adam Scott. He plays Justin Sanderson, and he's boarding a plane. He has mental illness, or he's had mental breakdowns in the past. He's on a plane with a bunch of different characters, things like that. He's listening to a podcast, and I like how the Twilight Zone now, they kind of modernize it with technology, and with Adam Scott's character is listening to this podcast. It's really soothing, kind of relaxing him. But on this podcast, they're talking about events of this airplane, things that are going to happen, things that are not so good, and the paranoia starts to kick in for Justin Sanderson's character, listening to this and him starting to freak out because this catastrophic event's going to happen on this airplane. He's on board with all these other people, and it's not going to end well. With him freaking out, opens up a bunch of other characters in this episode. They see how the madness kicks in with Justin Sanderson's character throughout the episode, from the beginning to the end. He just fucking freaks out. And it's shot very well. The cinematography in this episode, Nightmare at 30,000 Feet, is very fantastic and beautiful. The color schemes, the palettes, really blues and darks. It does have that claustrophobic feel that you would have in an airplane to really display everything that's happening. And the camera work in this episode is what blew me away compared to the other episode, The Comedian. I thought this episode was definitely shot a lot better. But with Adam Scott, I love this actor. He's notorious for comedies. He's been in some dramas. He can do a lot of different roles. But I know him as Derek from Step Brothers, and this is not a comedic role for him in this episode, because you can see all the things that he's coming across mentally, and really all the people not listening to him and seeing him as a crazy person having another mental breakdown. You even have the stewardess, the pilot, talking to Justin Sanderson, or Adam Scott's character, and trying to calm him down because he's freaking everybody else out. So I thought the writing of this episode was really fantastic as well. In the beginning of the episode, we do get a short glimpse, the intro to Twilight Zone with a new take on it with Jordan Peele, and I thought that was really fantastic, leading into the story. And it really got me invested in this revival of the brand new Twilight Zone. Jordan Peele is gold. I've been praising him a lot lately, right here on our YouTube channel, talking about Us, and how much I love that movie, and just seeing him and seeing his take on the horror genre. He's really bringing it to a bigger audience and showing what he's made of, what he is capable of as a writer, director, producer. He's a smart man. He can really make some really phenomenal stories and great movies and great TV shows, and this is a key example. Also, one other thing, the way that Nightmare at 30,000 Feet ended the whole episode and how everything really pans out is really fantastic. And there's a really great Easter egg at the end of the episode, paying tribute to an older episode. I'm not going to say much, I don't want to spoil anything, but really cool Easter egg in there at the very end, and I just love the way they ended this episode. So if you guys have not seen The Twilight Zone on CBS All Access, it's on every Thursday night. Definitely check out the first 2 episodes. Hopefully you guys enjoyed as much as Henry and I did. I'm giving episode 2, Nightmare at 30,000 Feet, a 4 out of 5 Jordan Peele hair pieces. where to go. So we want to hear from you guys. If you guys are huge fans of the Twilight Zone, what did you guys think of these first 2 episodes that just debuted? What did you like about them? What didn't you like about them? What is your favorite Twilight Zone episode ever? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit subscribe. This is Logan Myerz signing out from the Twilight Zone. Until the next video review. Cheers!